reminder on a problem like this, ladies and gentlemen, what I would do, again, to totally forget about if you just had a problem with, forget about this cosecants and secants. If you just had a problem with x, y's, and z's, right? Secant is x, sine is y, sine is y, cosine is z, whatever. It doesn't matter. If you had to subtract these two, you know you had to have the common denominator, right? So your least common denominator is going to be the product of y and z, correct? So I'd have to multiply this by z over z and this by y over y. Does everybody agree with me on that? So if I look over here, I'm going to do the exact same thing. My least common denominator is going to be the product of my denominators, which is sine of x times cosine of x. Now, to get that, to get cosine of x to be sine of x times cosine of x, I need to multiply by sine over sine, right? And then over here, I'd multiply by cosine over cosine. So just a little reminder on that. So let's go and do that and see. And again, I don't know what's going to happen next. I just know that's something I can do. And that's an operation by combining them. So that's what I'm going to do. So I multiply by sine of x over sine of x. Cosine of x over cosine of x. Now, cosine times secant, those are reciprocals of each other, correct? Reciprocals, the product of reciprocals always go multiply to 1. Yes? Well, what is secant? If you look at your Pythagorean identity, secant is 1 over cosine, right?
Sine over cotangent. Or no, it's, what is it? Yeah, 30 sine over cotangent. I looked at the one below it. You got half and half.
Huh?
That's supposed to be
It's a different problem.
sine over cotangent. The first half is from 36.
So you gave me the wrong problem.
I gave you half of the right problem.
OK. Well, let's just do this one because that's what the problem is. OK, that's fine. I'll go over that one real quick. But we started this one, so let's see what it has. Now, what's 1 minus sine squared equal to? What's 1 minus sine squared equal to? Oh, guys, come on.
Cosine squared.
Yes, cosine squared. Thank you. Oops, that should be x. Well, it's not a problem that's on your homework, but you can still simplify this one. It still actually works out as a nice problem. Does anybody have any questions on what I did?